Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're doing midweek magic. This is an Omniscience draft featuring Through the Omenpaths, which is the Spider-Man, but not Spider-Man set. So, it's a Phantom draft, and we're just gonna pop in here. So, you have the Omniscience emblem, so once per turn, or not once per turn. You can cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost, and once per turn, you can add all 5 colors of mana to your mana pool for the activated abilities of cards, um, such as like activating this thing's ability, or for casting spells that you're not playing from your hand, such as a Mayhem card that you've discarded. So actually, Mayhem is worse than normal. And the biggest thing about this format is getting cards that draw you cards. So since we don't have any of the big flashy card draw things, and this one does not allow you to cast spells from, like, it allows you to cast spells from the top of your deck, but that's not a thing that, you get to cast for free, so we're limited to, like, once or maybe twice at most per turn. So I'm going to grab this Gallant Citizen here, since it seems to be best of, or not best of one, pick one instead of the pick two. So I'm looking for anything card draw first and foremost. Like, literally anything card draw before I even look at for, like, anything else, because things that just attack and block are not particularly impressive. But since you're not going to have any lands in your deck, you're going to have to run basically everything anyway. So we might just be grabbing, like, interaction here, because there is no card draw whatsoever. I can run Temple Trap as a removal spell for most things, but it's certainly not the best. We could grab Remorseless Coup, because it's one of the few, like, hard removal spells, but like, none of these are good for an Omniscience draft, so it's kind of disappointing. Alright, give me the Remorseless Coup, I guess. Yeah, I just want card draw, if at all possible. Becomes an 8/8 with Hexproof. It's not helping me. But where's the, like, Surveil 2, Lose 2, Draw 2? Like, anything. Anything at all that draws me cards. Is what I'm primarily looking for right now, and I am not seeing anything. Wonderweave Aerialist gets a lot worse because you'll have the 5 mana every turn, so if you need to kill a thing, you can kill a thing. I guess I'm gonna take the big body, but ooh, there we go. There's one of the things I'm desperately looking for. So, draw 3 cards or counter a spell and draw a card. Both are amazing, so we're going to grab that real quick. Just move on. So we can pay the kicker cost with the mana from the emblem to add all 5 colors. So I'm probably just going to grab Snatchback here over Ancestral Carving. Which does grab me 2 creature cards, which is not terrible, but it's not the best either. So, this is a card draw spell, and none of these are. So, yeah, we're gonna grab that. Another Outsmart the Amateur. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better now. After those, like, first handful of packs were just absolute garbage. We're actually starting to see the good ones now. I'm gonna take Unstable Experiment. I mean, we can cast... The problem is we get 1 mana of each color, so we can't cast something like Outsmart the Amateur off the top of our deck with Madam Web here, but she might still be better than anything else. She's the largest body and gives us better card selection, so... I still don't want to use the lands. I'm going to take Temple Trap as a removal spell. All kind of garbage. I mean, you can't help it. Like, some things are just going to be terrible. 3/4 flyer. Alright, I will take the Ancestral Carvings given the number of creatures that I have, but... Alright, so this is... the Clone Saga, which is a card draw spell in the long run, so not entirely against it. There's also Carlo here. If I can just keep chaining villains together, lets me draw a bunch of cards. I think I'm supposed to take Lost in Lit Yara over Unstable. Amazing. Rhino draws us a card, right? If you've cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you get to draw a card. So unless there's a different card draw spell in here and I don't see one, yeah, we're just gonna grab Rhino. Outsmart the Amateur. Okay, this is feeling a lot better. We went from, like, no good card draw to all the good card draw. Yeah, probably just want another Gallant Citizen. Like, I can take some removal spells, but they're not as good as just getting more card draw. More card draw, more better. That's fine, not amazing. That's fine, not amazing. I think we just want the 6/6. That eats up, like, their extra mana. I kind of want another villain, because we might get the Carlo on the wheel. So, taking another copy of him is not the worst. This doesn't draw cards, that doesn't draw cards. It is the scariest body out of all of them, and it is a villain, though, so we'll give our thing hexproof. Another Snatchback. We did wheel the Unstable Experiment. Forget which pack Carlo was in. Oh, did I miss a Clandestine Work? That's very bad of me, and I'm glad we got it back. I want to hide... I think I want to hide over the third copy of Common Dakok. No, we're taking the card draw. Notably, since you don't have to have a card in hand, I'm hoping there was other good card draw in those packs and I just bounced over them. You know, like I grabbed an Outsmart the Amateur and completely ignored the Clandestine Works. This can draw me a card, basically, for free, so we're gonna take that one, I think. Can this bounce my stuff to its owner's hand? So I can disrupt the opponent, or I can bounce back one of my card draw permanents. So, is that better than Mob Lookout? Probably not, because it's not like you tempo them all that hard, because they can just, you know, replay it next turn. Counterspell. Tap 2 creatures, another card draw spell, another Rhino. Vigilance, Trample, Haste, and card draw is really hard to pass on, so I think I'm actually going to take the other Rhino. This thing is, what, 8 mana? 7 mana to draw 2 cards, so not really. Rendezvous or Snatchback? I think just more Snatchbacks. I'm feeling great about this deck. I was feeling bad, and now I'm feeling great, because we're just loaded up with the draw 3s now. Okay. I think I prefer the one that just immediately connives. Either of that. Spell. Creature. Combat Trick. And Terrible Creature. Alright, so I need to add one of the other cards from the bottom there. So I guess it's going to be the Full Throttle Fanatic. My stuff haste is not terrible. Alright, and that's 40 cards. So, here Here we go. And we don't have a ton of hard removal, but we have so much card draw and interaction that we should be fine. Because the other, like, we can still use Outsmart in order to counter, like, their card draw spell and draw a card. Yeah, like, I'm gonna snap keep this, and depending on what they do, I'm either gonna counter their spell and draw a card, or I'm just gonna draw 3 cards. So... yeah, I think this is a counter and draw situation. Hope they don't have anything else. Yep. Opponent's immediately off of it. They're like, I just mulliganed and my card draw spell is gone. So, yeah, you got this one. I kind of don't blame them. Like, they already mulliganed. It's a free event, so it's not like they're going to get anything else out of this. Ooh, 20 gems from Aether Drift. Alright, on the next one. Yeah, it's very easy if you have a ton of card draw to just snowball in an Omniscience draft. Like, you might cast most of your deck in a single turn if you have enough card draw. So... I'm not super thrilled with this one, but it's okay. Like, it's all card draw, so it's kind of hard to say no, but we are going second, and if we don't find a counterspell, if the opponent manages to get a really strong start, might be in trouble. So I'll probably snatch back something they play with Kicker, if they play a permanent, just to get the extra card draw. Especially if they follow this up with, like, anything particularly scary, if that was just the bait. I mean, this thing has flash, they can just recast it, but... oh. Opponent's hand was also terrible. Alright, so we might have to play a whole bunch of these just to get anything close to an interactive game. That is the downside to Omniscience drafting, is that... if you have a bad draft... that was another 20 gems for Aether Drift. I don't think I have every rare from Aether Drift, because I didn't do a ton of it, but... I'm not... I do have, like, enough of a lot of the rares. Ooh, this is, like, the worst hand I've had by far. I think we mulligan this. Try for something better. Alright, I'm gonna keep this, throw the pastry on the bottom, and try and chain spells together. Okay. Yeah, I think we just discard Madam Web there. Alright. That's the best I could do on turn 1. Yeah, we have infinite mana to work with. I do not care about your 2-2. I do not care about your other 2-2. Yeah, I think we do both here. Let's see if they have a counter also. Oh, it untaps them too, so they actually have him in case they need an extra mana. Yep, I will decline to take action, go to combat. Oh, my parrot is here. Where are you? Hello, Bonks. How are you? Oh, sorry, opponent.
And so I'm down second.
Alright, we're gonna let the one card draw spell resolve, but... Yeah, I don't really care about your random 3/3. There. Absolutely. You got it, opponent. Alright, I would like to draw 3 cards. Kicker. Bounce your 3/3 back to your hand. Other card. Alright, hold that one for next turn. Fine. I will kill your 3/3 here. For 4. And run out of 4/5. Okay. Okay.
Suspicious.
That's true. The web does let them draw another card. I did not think of that when drafting, because I do have a handful of these. That is actually not a bad play. I should have considered that and blocked the 1/1 because of that. Yeah, do not care about her. Very easy to pay the additional cost. Yep. Do in fact have a 2/3. Hey, let's go to my turn. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. I did let them draw an extra card, though. That was entirely my fault. I was definitely supposed to block the... Alright, so... We'll do a few more, since most of those games ended in fractions of a second. Go back and do frame by frame in order to see how they played out, so... Do a couple more to pad out the runtime. Well, this hand is terrible. Like all of my dead cards. This hand is similarly terrible. Bongs. Like,
are not food.
Legit, I want to mulligan again, try and hit the draw 3. And just go from there. I think I'm going to. There we go. Alright. Go keep 1. Put you back. And put...
I'll put back the sorcery that draw. Oh wait, you have to put 2 back. Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I thought you had a free mulligan the first time.
Nope. Alright, don't need that one. I think I will keep the other 2, though. Yes, rendezvous, discard that, draw those 2. Yeah, just go ahead and snatch back my own enchantment. No card, cast this. Alright, so we want to put that on top. I think we can ditch that one. Target me. All that. Draw 3 cards. This is a pretty good mulligan, right? Like, all things considered.
Honky.
Oh, hang on. I wanted to... Shoot, I wanted to do that in the other order. But the parrot's being mischievous.
Yes, woo. We're being woo.
Actually, I should have saved him for the extra copy, but I don't think I actually care. Sure, we'll get 2 copies of Lurking Lizards, that's fine.
Or you can just snatch him back and cast him.
Yeah, that's true, too. At that point, though, I want to snatch back Rhino and replay him.
Is it a non-legendary copy?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of which, do I care about their 6/7 drawing a card? Probably not, actually, at this point.
They don't draw a card.
They do when they attack. They cast him.
Oh, he's an attacker.
So he gets +1/+1 menace? Sure. Got it. Yep.
And just block and trade rhinos, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna block and trade one of the other 2 instead.
Oh, right, they still have enough between them. Trick to get blown out is...
Makes him 9 toughness?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Discarded Merciless, sure. Alright, pass to damage. You have to kill one of my creatures.
Not the best use of their cards, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine. There. Alright, this time we will... Yeah, we'll milk card first. Get it, so... Yep.
Stop them from blocking. Can you...
I could have, but it's only 12 damage. So, since I didn't attack with Madam Web also... this seems fine. Alright, let's put lethal damage on the table, and...
You may not have my soda bottle, I am still drinking from it.
Heard it make noise, and now wants to see it. Yeah, considering I had the tap and counter spell in my hand, I probably should have attacked with Madam Web too, just to see if I could kill them that turn. Without giving them the option to draw another card before conceding. Hi. Yep. Alright, that is fine as far as these things go. I appreciate the opponent giving me a target for snatchback if I want to that first. Alright, so let's cast snatchback first. See if they respond. Response, okay. My mob lookout. Card. Actually, no, we'll discard lunge here. Alright, so they haven't done anything yet, so I think I'm safe to try my actual card draw spell. That's insane. I would love to draw those two, thank you. Alright, well, the best they had last turn was a 4-5 with Death Touch, so... I don't really care about a 1-4 on their side. We'll overwhelm that eventually. See if they find an actual card that I need to care about. Yep, they can deal with that one pretty easily. Alright, I'm gonna draw 3 with the first one since I have the other one to counter their spell. Including their counter spell, if they have one here. Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead and bounce their 4-5 again. Kill the 1-4 instead. I don't want to bounce that thing. Yeah, I have a villain, so Doc Ock has hexproof. Let's target me, target him. Discard the pastry. Makes him bigger. Play Gallant Citizen. Other card. Cast my Mob Lookout, so that way I can get the 8th card into the graveyard. Yeah. That's Rhino. Kill your 1-4. Yep. 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 Okay. Eventually, we gotta run into somebody else who was also grabbing all of the Outsmart the Amateurs, right? We're not even at half an hour yet. I think I've won, what, like 5 games, 6 games already? Alright, well this is a terrible opening hand. Let's try again. Yes. Sorry, Doc. Got another copy of you somewhere in the deck. We'll find you. Yeah. Seems legit to me. Cast Kitty Cat. The opponent's already... The cat was too much. Drawing 5 cards on turn 1 was fine. The cat is where they draw the line. They didn't even let me Unstable Experiment onto the cat to show them how much worse it was going to keep getting. I mean, I have an Outsmart the Amateur. It's really hard for me to not keep this hand. Hey, I'm gonna go for it. Hello, opponent. How are you? Let's run out Spider Rex and just pass. So, obviously we don't have a good interactive hand for, like, their card draw. That is actually not a bad one. Let that resolve. Unfortunately, we have to let it resolve before we can do anything to interact with it. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and Remorseless Coup the first one before they cast one of their bigger spells. They still have to pay the mana for the spells that they hit, but that's still giving them access to more cards. And yeah, I have to let that resolve and hope they don't hit anything too scary. Yep, it's fine.
going anywhere. Be here.
Alright, let's cast Madam Web. What's on top? Ooh, that definitely makes me want to attack first. Yeah, unfortunately these are both sorceries, so I kind of have to attack first. So now outsmart the amateur, that seems a lot better. Okay, so hopefully this is block and cast their spell. Ooh, they did it before blocks. So let's go ahead and kicker, snatch that back. They feel about that one.
Awful? Going with awful.
Let's go ahead and kill the superior foes before they get to do anything cool with them. Alright, so what I think I do here is draw 3 cards, draw the counter spell, and counter that.
That's just mean.
It is just mean.
Alright, so unless your opponent draws Outsmart the Amateurs, I'm pretty sure they're dead here.
Yeah, I don't need the Carkle. Although Carkle was a villain, so I might have wanted that for Doc Ock here, but...
I'm pretty sure your opponent is very dead. Like,
no, they can... There's a lot of stuff they can draw. Okay, they also think they're dead now, so... But now they're actually dead, but yeah. There were things they could have drawn, like, literally, if they draw Outsmart the Amateur, it can snowball
they
so
really
quickly.
needed to. And it needed to actually hit.
Or Clandestine Work, or, where the other, Romantic Rendezvous would have worked.
They didn't have a card to discard.
They don't need one. Romantic Rendezvous is worded differently.
Mm.
You have to discard a card if you have one,
Okay.
but if you don't have one, it's not an additional cost to cast. It does mean, though, that if you copy it, you discard a card both times. Because it's not a cost, so...
Very excited. Your hand is waving in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. This seems real good. Hello, opponent. Also, probably goodbye at this point. Yeah, I think we just counter that and draw a card. You have more card draw? I do not care about your 2-3. Your cat's adorable. Hey, I'm gonna draw 3 cards now. Solves.
Want to snap?
Yeah. Absolutely, I do. My turn. Cast this one first. Yes, just go ahead. They don't have time for this. I have way too much. I have too many decisions to make, and they are not winning this game anymore.
No, you literally countered their card draw spell and then played your other card draw spell that also could have countered their second card draw spell while still drawing
Cards. Yep. All right, what are we at? 34 minutes. Try and get it to like 45 minutes, like 3/4 of an hour, but no promises at this point. We're kind of tearing through everybody. Yeah. Enough for me. I would like to cast this 3/1 opponent.
Well, if your opponent understands this format, they're probably very confused.
I mean, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, one card I don't really care about. You can have the one card. I will counter your Outsmart the Amateur if you go for it, but... Yeah, I haven't run into anybody who's been able to do the same things I've been able to do. Now, they do have to pay for that one, so I'm less concerned, because... Yeah, Spider-Gwen's not terrible. Is more card draw. Yep, and she is the one they chose. Not care about that at all. Alright, I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Yes, you are. Means you're probably about to win.
Certainly feels that way. Let's go ahead and bounce the 2-3 back to your hand and draw a card. Oh, hey, it's the Rhino. Actually, let's clandestine work first, see what we hit. Yeah, those are both fine. Another card. Okay,
Haven't won yet? I don't know how you haven't won yet.
The opponent also thinks I've won.
They would also like to know how you haven't won yet, and they don't have an answer.
Ooh, free mythic. It's the Millennium Calendar.
I'm sorry, just the idea you were excited about that card.
Free mythic. One less mythic that I can open instead of, you know, getting gems for it. In a set that I'm already a little encouraged to open, right? Because I have all of the regular rares from the set, I'm pretty sure.
Lighting a pink balloon, by the way.
Ah, that's neat. I mean, I still have a card draw spell in my opening hand, so I'm still inclined to keep it, but if they have Outsmart the Amateur, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Alright, bin both of those. Alright, not my best hand.
They did not refuse to counter your card draw spell and let that thing just to stop that. Hey, mods, no. No, that is not water. There's no water there. Alright, yes.
Hey, I might actually lose a game now, depending on what they have. Reasonable start. Much more card draw did they get? Alright, that is card draw. It's slow card draw, but it's still card draw, so... Yeah, no, they definitely have the better draw than me so far. Yep. The worst part is if they have snatchbacks, then they're going to be able to stop Hide and Mundanity, so... from affecting Sarn. Yeah, I think we finally lost a game. Our card draw spell did not hit anything. Yep, it's fine. As far as things go, like, I'd rather them have, like, a little bit of interaction that can't kill my best creature than, you know, any of the other better cards they could have right now. Alright. Counter spells. Yep. Oh. Really? Alright. I can cut them in half. What happens? Okay. And yeah, we're gonna try to shut him off at least. Like I said, any snatchback or anything undoes it, but definitely want to shut off their repeatable in-play card draw effect if I can help it. Yep. I don't know, if I were them, I might actually just draw 3 cards off of that one, but even with their full hand, but without knowing what else is in their hand, that might have just made perfect sense. Like, I don't have cards in my hand, but then again, did they... Oh yeah, they did counter my other card draw spell, so never mind. Like, did they counter my other card draw spell, or was it just not that great? Yep. So they can make Spider Rex a 1/1 with no abilities. Yep. This is acting up. Hear him in the background. They have a 3/4. This also means they get to draw a card this turn, because they play 2 creatures. Yep. Alright, unless they are completely out of card draw and I rip Outsmart the Amateur, I'm not... And out of counter spells, too. Well, I have to run him out, because I'm dead on board, I think, if I don't. Well, not dead on board, because I can chump the 4/5, but still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That wasn't quite there. That's true, Eerie Gravestone is a cantrip. I wonder if I missed any of these things because I forgot they were cantrips and knives and whatnot. Probably just hit one of the flyers, yeah. Card further away from that. Well, they do have to pay the mayhem cost, but I don't think that bothers them much, so... Yep. We have to be dead, like, there is no way. The only thing they have to worry about is if they go too low and I have Villainous Wrath in my deck, I might kill them by the sheer number of bodies in play. But I'm most likely dead this turn. If they have a counterspell, they don't even have to worry about that, so... I can't actually cast that one, because they already used their mana for the turn, but... Yeah, we'll let the opponent go off. I mean, you can cast it for up to 5. Also, they have the Rhino now, so... Yep. Yep, opponent's got all the good cards, too. So yeah, we have to draw Hot Fire now, and they have to have nothing in their hand. They're about to draw 2 extra cards. So... 6, 12... So I have to chump here, too, right? So that's 9 in the air, so I have to soak up enough. Alright, fair enough. They have the +4/+4, I'm actually just dead here. Also, if they just had a sent with the rest of the team, right? They're... Oh, no. Only these ones can block. Well, if anything's gonna get me back into it, it starts with this one. Nope. Hang on. Let's cast Madam Web first, see what's on top. If there's any additional knowledge to be gained. Alright. Going to 1. Hope I don't get shocked. Does that actually help? 5 damage kills Sarn, so not really. We need to do better. So I think we mill that one. Right, there's my Rhino. Alright, so we cast Rhino. I was about to cast Rendezvous, but we're not supposed to do that yet. We're supposed to run out Rhino, run out Venom. Then discard no cards. Draw 2. Other one on top? Sure. It's Ancient Carvings then. Well, there went one of my outsmarts, but... Ah, there's another one. Alright. Throw the one that can actually attack. Discard that. Okay, draw 3. Alright, oh, that's true. We can cast it off the top because we have Madam Web in play. Like, I kind of want to use it to try to do something here, but I think we just have to put their highest toughness on the bottom. Oh, right, I do still have to pay casting costs. I'm glad it left me with blue mana here. That way I can kick... so that way I either can cast this off of the top or at least kick it. This does mean I can't do anything to that unless I draw it, because then I have to pay for the Uzi thing. The ward. Okay, so we want to bounce... Sarn next. How many cards are left in my deck? 14? Alright, so cast this one. Target Rhino. Draw. Discard other Rhino. Cast Unstable Experiment. Target me. Target Rhino. Yeah, let's discard Lost in Lityar, because that's not going to matter much. Alright, cast another Mob Lookout. Target Rhino. Ten cards left in my deck. Yeah, discard the Snatchback. Alright. Draw 3 cards. Alright, so we currently have 7 left. So 6. Alright, let's draw 3 more. We need to be able to tap some of their blockers here. Alright, 3 cards left. The worst part is Rhino's like 1 point short right now of trample damage killing them. And I do have to draw a card when I attack with him. So... I don't think I'm going to be able to kill them here is the problem. Alright, so... Alright, so we have to stop that one. So counter, tap 2. Tap that one and this one. Unfortunately, they can just block with Spider Rex. Decline, draw that. Right, that was the bottom card of my deck. So. On the bright side, they do have to block with him. Oh, they did not block correctly. Alright, so... snatch back. Bounce that. And grow extra arms. Buff Rhino. Oh, wait. Oh, but deals 2 damage to the controller if it's attacking. So we do actually have to counter that. Okay. Oh, cancel that. This one. Counter spell, draw card. That one. So does the last card in your hand stop this? Oh, target player draws a card. They actually did get it. Because I could not draw a card off of the counterspell, and I needed all of those cards in order to win the game there. So we finally lost a game. Good job, opponent. They could have made it a lot easier on themselves by just blocking my guy with everything. And, you know, using their other things as backup. Alright, so we're just about at the hour mark, so I'm going to try and end on a win, though, if I can help it. So, yeah, sure, let's cast the Carvings first, see if they want to react to that one. Well, round 1. Okay, good enough. We'll call it there. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.